Okay, here we go. This is going to be a little demo build, and I'm going to call it Trapped, as you will see why. So, well, I'm in build mode, so off we go. Now, it's going to be a hallway, and I know hallways are great when they're narrow, but it's not very fair on all the players because they'll get stuck behind each other. But on occasions you have to have narrow hallways, so I'm going to start off with these 6 tiles wide, but probably won't keep them, we'll see as we go. And I'm going to have like a little T section, oops, I've got a T section here, going into a room of what size I'm not sure yet. So that's the layout, just a bit of fun. It's not going to be slabbed or saved or anything. And I'm going to run the walls like so. Now looking at it already, I think we don't need this slot here, so let's get rid of it. It's probably easier way to do that, but that's the way I like doing it. Sort of see what I'm doing. Now, before I do the other side, let's get this done, see how long it looks. Yeah, that's going to be too wide, so let's get rid of, I don't want this bit narrow. I think actually it's going to be too long as well for the effect I want. That's the sort of, yeah, that's what I envisaged anyway. So let's just make that a bit annoying. So the way to get over that is to, not so violently, is to just do that, which means those are floating and you will get a slight gap underneath them. So to get rid of that, you just have to do this. It means you've got that there, but no one sees that anyway, so. Right, now, in fact, there's a problem already, because, let's go to doors. I wanted to put in a gate, and because it's not central, so let's move it over. And that one's getting those two I just put down. Say we go into the menu, I'm just going to grab that and then press Ctrl-Z, and that'll put that one back. And I've got this one which I'm holding, I can use, saves loads of time, and plonk that there. So, alright, okay, the reason being I want it that narrow is because I'm going to put a dwarf in, I'm just a bit premature, I'm going to put a dwarf in there. And then getting back into game mode, and then just Alt, just to tinker with it. Look like he's tinkering to try and get in that gate. So that's that bit. Now, also, let's see. So if I put another section of wall here, go to Castle Ruins, that's going to be too wide. So I think something like that is good. So look at all this we want to get rid of. So okay, this lot comes off. The reason for that you'll see at the end. I think that's wide enough. Yeah, it's wide enough, and you can get two in there, so they'll be able to pass. Well, that's my theory anyway. And last one, so we want to go that lot back. No, it's a good idea really to, as this is just a demo, is to rotate them a bit. Otherwise you get all the same stuff on one side, so it just makes it a little bit better. But I'm not going to, because this is just purely fun and demo. Right, so that's the width, and now if we go to lighting, we can see the sort of design effect that I'm going to go for. Wait a bit. But I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or something like this. Give me one. Right, spinning around to some of my props, dungeon props. I'm going to pinch the green one. So let's cut and paste it. There we go. And for some reason it's gone out, but I think as soon as we move it away and paste it, it will come back. Okay, gonna have to lower that in place. Yeah, it's come back. And that wall's in the way, so put that there for a minute. And let's bring that down, see what. If I can get that block up in. No, lost it. So that one will go there. I can go there. Spin that around, see where that one goes. And to make it look a bit more solid, see, so I said again, give it my spare one, spin it around just like that in there. So, see the crystals or the actual fire. I like them both, that's the problem. But the reason I'm going to use crystals rather than the fire is because you'll have to wait and see. Take that over there for a minute. Get another one. don't know where that went. I seem to be losing them for some reason. Try again. No, can't pick it up. Let's try a blue one. Interesting. Let's try this one over here then. That appears to have a bug. Well, that's faulted me. No idea. Sometimes they get plonked miles away. As we are still in beta mode, experimental with it all. One will go, and then if not, I'll have to revert back to the flames. I'll leave it for a minute. Sometimes actually when you come out of the program and reboot it, it will sort it out, but I don't want to do that just yet. No, okay, let's try something else. Move on. Spend much time on that. So that's the sort of thing you can expect at the moment. So go to Castle Ruins. Just what? Down in place. Move it over. Okey-doke. Right. So, okay, so let me see if I can pick this up, because this is part of the effect I'm going for. No, it's not even letting me do that. Okay, so this reboot. Bits and bobs. It's going to be called, isn't that called dungeon props? Right, look up. Right, first of all, let's see if that's worked. And get this baby up. Yeah, there you go. That's what it does. You have to do that occasionally. So, okay. I can now get rid of that. And it's not glowing. There's something definitely up. I'll just have to report that. Oh, but no, she's bad. I don't know. But there you go. So I'm gonna keep that there for a minute. Right, now that means I can hopefully get my fire, which is fireball, obviously cast by the wizard. And let's see if we'll do it. Yeah, great stuff. So hopefully when I plumb that down, it'll spruce back into life. Yes, look at that, lovely. Just for the effect, let's get the wizard out. The human wizard. Plonk in there. Get rid of that. Go to our build node. Click on him. Rotate him. So he's just cast that. And now, for a bit of extra effect, let's just see if I can find. Put in the light mode. Lights, which will give us that little flame. And I'm going to go. There for a minute, just because I want to double check something. Should I put it on his hand? On his staff? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at that, shall we? Oh, that's pretty cool. So you just whack that firewall there. Hopefully something like that will be done by the developers. I know they're doing loads of magic stuff, but and this is just a scenario. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do every 8th one. Let's get another copy of this. Put it in place. It's a bit low. Something like that, I think, isn't it? And then let's go to Castle Ruins. Let's swing around and have a look. So you're getting the idea. So, going to continue. Was it 8, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get another one of these babies. Look a bit. That was roughly about right. Grab this. You could probably just paste and copy all this stuff, but it's so small I'm not going to bother. Just as quick to probably do it as I'm doing it. Right. So here we go. Let's just make this on for a bit of closing effects. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Obviously, you don't have to have it uniform, but I'm doing it just for this demo. In fact, really, it's best if you don't. So there you go. Those are the entrances. Now, let's go to this room. Okay, so the reason I'm trying to get into there, I think actually I might just close it up a bit. I'll rotate him as I do it. Give it a variety. Already you can see this is quite. So the other thing you can do is just grab it, rotate it. There's the other one, just to take that uniformed view away. But there's a lot that's going to be covered anyway, so what I want to do is grab this floating crystal. Now, unused skulls, because they are easy to position them where you like. I've tried other stuff and it's been a bit tricky, unless you can find something yourself, and good luck to change that view. So let's grab this. Okay, let's cop the floor. So you could adjust the height thing yourself before you cut it and paste, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to remove them. But theoretically, if I move the green bar down, get rid of the top surface, I should really show up these, and then I can get rid of these. You don't want stuff like that underneath something, because it just uses up more memory. Let's copy that again. And whiskey in here somehow. So where's a good place? No, it's going to be off centre by the looks. So let's have a look. Okay, I'd like it centre of the door, so that'll do. I'm just going to get rid of this one. Save my PC's memory because it's not very good. Mine's a bit of a wind-up PC, but it's coping alright. And since the new Chimera build has been done, it's even better. Now, I want to do something here. I'm thinking about putting a pit trap in all the way around it. So let's put these back. And then we go to traps and treasure. Nice line. Now they're too tall, so what I'm going to do put the whole thing. Yeah, before the Chimera build came along, what I'd do was make a leg. We sort of use my favourite stuff, and then what I'll do is make a leg or two, and then cut and paste it. I'm going to get rid of that from it, and then plonk it on there. But I'm going to try something which I haven't actually done yet, the Chimera build, with a slab this size, and with this bit's this size. I've used it with other stuff, but I'll see if I can place it in mid-air just by raising it with the new system. Cut and paste it, and I'm using my leg. Now the thing is, using the leg though, it does work out a nice height for me, so here it goes. So you're like, oh great, look at that. That's the new bit they've added. That is so cool. So none of this having to do this before, and it just click on automatically. But I'm going to put it on here anyway, because I'm going to probably just border it. That's as close as it needs to be. Now what that does, it gives me the depth for my pitch up. So I'm going to use the cabin floor here. It doesn't matter because it's going to be hidden up anyway. And there we go, let's just make it all the way down here. Right, okay, and I know it's that height, so I'm going to get rid of that lot for a minute. Actually, I'm going to get rid of that as well, so I'm use that over here. And I'm going to turn my light on, and you get a little spotlight as well, which is really cool, but I don't need that. Then it's got a nice depth for this pit trap. Go back to traps and treasure, click on my spikes and lower them into place. Now this is supposed to be a snap height, but I'd like to double check. I don't know if I want actually the base of the spike showing, so just lower it below the surface, which it's not doing. There we go. That's good enough for a pitch up anyway. It doesn't matter if there's like holes underneath there, because hopefully they're going to fall down there and die. Right. That would I'd like to do it all the way around, but I'm not going to do it. It's just a quick demo. If it was a full-blown dungeon that I was building, then I would do it. But so we go into Castle Ruins. They could really do with a double section of this. Hopefully they'll do that. And I'll start from there to there. I actually didn't want to go on there, I want to go on the face. So let's get rid of that and get rid of the other one. Do it a bit more physically. Well, you'll see why I wanted to do that in a minute. Before I continue with that, I'm going to just do this. Now you can either put a nice square column doorway effect. Or so I can just show you this. I quite like it. Something like that. Or you could do this, which I also like. I probably will put an arch there instead. Because that looks really cool. Now you've got some gaps here, so just to help make that, fill that in, whack a bit in there, and whack a bit in there. Now it does overlap in there, but it doesn't look that bad. And of course you can raise the wall. This is what I sometimes do, but I like the arches sticking out. Move it along, down a couple of notches. And again. And you can have that effect as well, which looks pretty cool. So I shall leave that there just for demo. Continuing the wall around. There we go, just to close it. I'm not worried about that for the minute. I normally set that back to the edge, but it really doesn't matter. It's just a demo. That one I do mind though, so I'll get rid of that. Do it again. Right, so that's giving us a nice little room. In fact, that it's offset here, so you could redo that, but I'm not going to. In fact, if it was proper dungeon, I'd move this one over because it gives more room for the figures to move around in, more playability. And also I'd extend that right across to the walls, but for this purpose not. And you could add lights, but again the crystal is what it's all about, so I'll just give you an idea and darken it down a bit. Let's go to the real darkness mode. Get rid of that for a minute, and then get rid of that for a minute. And that, so there, and that sort of gives you a really good effect. And then, well, that's interesting. The wizard's disappeared. How strange is that? Oh, I know why. It's because I copied and pasted it. You have to get rid of all this lot in a minute because my PC will start sulking. Right, so I'll line them up again. Might be easy to actually do it the other way around, but I'll just do it for this way. Pull them back. Yeah, sometimes when you line up, they don't like joining up with the props. But that gives you a rough idea. And we can give them a torch. It's a bit more anesthetic. Before I go any further, I'm going to get rid of this lot. So I'm back into build mode. Okay, so let's take the whole lot out. Okay, the dwarfs got left behind as well. They don't like it. And these were set below the board, so they have to go as well. They don't get cut and pasted all the time. Or if they do, they get bits left behind. I don't know why. That must be something to do with the new Chimera build. Yeah, look. So they're still there, but it's just left a copy of them. That's interesting. So I need to pick him up. And let's put my light on, see where he is. Okay. Okay, it's getting a bit dark, so let's come out of darkness. So I moved him somewhere. There he is. Oh, little dwarf. Trying to hack into the gate. And of course you can put his torch on as well. Right, so the next bit is my favourite character, Gengus the Barbarian. Aha. Bang. And let's go to elves. This chap, he's there supporting the dwarf. The wizard partner, sorry. Spin around a bit. And of course, what the old barbarian is standing. Alright, trapped. Here come the monsters. Let's have a look at the monsters. What I would like. The whopping great big Minotaur. Yeah. So yeah, let's give the barbarian a hard time. No, that's too much. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Barbarian's gonna have a bad time with that one. And down here, we'll go for. If I can find them. First of all, humanoid. No. Yeah. Him. It'd be great if you could change the torches colours for the on the bad guys. Just red or something. Right. Him, and what I'd like is loads of Ratmen. I've got to find the Ratmen now. I'm not sure where they are. They're not the humanoids. It looks like a ratty man. I'll have one of them. One of them. And oh, what's this? Excuse me, I just no, this is just beasts. Constructs, no. Go for them anyway. Dynamic, no. Check and thought, no. They're good. Dwarves, elementals, giants. He's my favourite monster. even... I can't seem to find the back end. It wouldn't be any of the undead. Right, okay. I must I'll have to double check for this later, find out where they've moved them to. But anyway. That's the scenario. I was going to have a lot more coming down at them, but that's not the characters that I wanted. I have to look for them a bit later. Anyway, let's sit in the darkness again. From default to darkness. And let's go for some sound effects. Let's just put the dungeon sound on. Apply the board, shut down. And there you go. That's just one side. Obviously when you're building, you put both sides of the dungeon up and more lights and that. And this is, there you go. They're not going to get through that old firewall from the wizard. Can the dwarf pick the lock in time to get through to the crystal and do whatever they were going to do to it? But there you go. It's taken me, what, 40 odd minutes just to lock this up. A few glitches and hitches, but that'll all get sorted out as time goes on. And that's another little scenery. One more thing I could quickly do, which I would like to do before I go back into build mode and go to nature. Because this works really well. I really like this. Go to plants, gotta find it. Where are you? And that is using the bush. Works really well. I love this effect. It gives the illusion. I think it right. Of moss. In the walls. This is a little sample there. That's probably sticking out a little bit too far, so I don't want the line, but that gives you an idea, and it really does sort of is why my point of view, I think it does. Let's try and get rid of that line. It is a bit fiddly. It's well worth it. I've seen my Necromancer's Gate dungeon. There's loads of it all done in there, which is really good. Looks really good. But it is fiddly. And another top tip before I go to the nature section again on the top. is this also does the job from what's on the floor, and it makes a great pull anyway. But rotate it a bit, overlap it a bit, and get rid of that. And then going for a close view, and look, the muscle, that's awesome. So there you go, a demo by Gengus. If you can bear watching right through it, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to me, please support me, and then I can go and get biscuits and coffee and make some more stuff for you. Thanks for watching, bye for now.